from the YouTube Dog Show. Yes, this is not Liam Neeson. It is Weeknight out there with Muller. And now, man who thinks that Liam Neeson is a little too goofy for his own good. Yeah, right. It's pretty cool, a little bit. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller. What's up, guys? Alright, tonight's also winners for Spec Spark and this band edits. Step out 9 is vigilante videos and gameplays. The Anthony Prentice Show with this reactions and things like that. Web Design 18 with this podcast, his rants, his discussions, and everything else. Manuel Gaps with this thing covers. Lex Books with this gameplays. Michael's Podcast is our Michael Show. Rebecca K. Lunetta / Swagger Vortex M3D VA Studios with the voice over work and things like that. Emotional Fireflies 97 with random videos, and Plumber J 2 exclamation mark with certain things that you just have to see to believe. Now, you probably have noticed that Alex K is in it. Alright, now, as you may or may not know, if you're not on Twitter, then, good for you. But, recently Alex K had a problem with one of our former Not Ready for Late Night, excuse me, a former Not Ready for Late Night players, Baby Lamb Creations, this past month or so, and that made a huge falling out. Everybody has been complaining and everything else. Alex ended up being unblocked by everybody and things like that. Well, guess what? Everybody has learned their lessons. Everybody is fine. Alex K and Baby Lamb Creations are talking again, and they, and Alex and the Baby Lamb Creations are a way to work out their differences and set everything aside, be great friends again. And that's very good news. That is relief. Because I was getting worried there for a moment. For a moment I was getting worried. But, whew, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Now, let's get this over with. We're talking about Liam Neeson tonight. An actor who doesn't want to be perfect. Well, he's in Hollywood, and that doesn't sound bad, but check this out. Adam, come over here, will you? Now, he said that he will never watch Love Actually because he hates looking at all the things that he did in the past. Wow.
I can feel that.
He really needs help.
What do you mean?
Well, how can you learn how to improve on things if you don't look at what you did in the past and learn from it?
Sometimes you just don't want to look at it. You're like, you know what? That's cringy as shit, and it's going to hurt me more if I look at it than if I just leave it be.
Now, here's what's interesting, right? He used to be in superhero movies, but he decided to give that up. I mean, he hates training for 3 hours a day.
3 hours, you say? 3 hours! You think that's a long time? It ain't me. Have you seen these MMA guys? 8-hour days. 8 hours.
Well, let's take a look at this, right? These are the rejected opening remarks. Viewer discretion is advised because sometimes Adam can get a little carried away with this swearing.
The pride of Ireland, him fucking self, Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson is not going to train 3 hours a day for the superhero movies anymore. Are you taking this shit on my goddamn shoes? It'll take 3 hours is bad. How about 3 months? How about fucking a couple goddamn weeks to get in an octagon fight? Yeah. MMA fighters do more than that. Yeah. Anyway, Liam Neeson loves to avoid looking at all of his old times.
Like Love Actually.
So Love Actually been burned.
It has been burned.
Alright, that's a bullshit. I don't know. All I know is he's the pride of Ireland. He's acting like a lazy fuck. And I'm done. I really...
Hey, ever wondered how being an athlete works? Well, this guy sure knows how to be an athlete. Voiceover work for the athlete. Ow. That guy needs to be on ESPN Central, a mixture of a sporting network and Comedy Central. Although, let's be honest, this is a lot funnier than The Daily Show. Trust me. That's how Vigilante trains. Now, let's do the top 8 list. Let's see where we're at, huh?
It's not playing. The top 8 movies for the pride of Ireland himself, Liam Neeson. Number 8 is Imperfection Possible.
Number 7, Feuding Away.
Of course. Number 6, Training Away Tires You Out.
Training always tires you out.
I can't read, alright? Damn. Go on.
Number 5, The Superheroes Are Everywhere.
Number 4, Where's the Mud? Where is it?
Number 3, Live.
Number 2, what?
And number 1.
No one cares! Yeah! Well, hey, stop! What? Yeah! Because I am! You don't think I'm fried again? Fried chicken!
We'll be back after this. Oi.
Yeah, fried chicken. Stewie, say mama.
Nah.
Yeah, there you go.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Hello out there from TV land, a beautiful place to be. Nick at Night, better living through good TV.
Now, isn't that some beautiful carpeting? And beautifully installed, too. You know this lady bought her carpeting without ever leaving her home? Sure did. She just called Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
See, when you call Empire, our guys come right out with lots of big samples. And then after you pick the carpet that matches your decor exactly, you don't have to wait a month or 6 weeks for it. No way. See, there are 8 crews like mine, so while others are just getting it together, we get it done. Gee, you'd think it would cost you more to shop in your home this way, wouldn't you? But it doesn't, really. And not only that, but when you buy carpeting for 2 rooms or more, Empire gives you this Bissell rug shampooer, free. There's the number to call, 588-2300. Oh, and with our credit plan, you don't have to make an installment payment for 60 days. I tell you, it's a great way to buy carpeting.
588-2300 Empire.
Give us a call right now.
Hello out there from TV land, a beautiful place to be. Nick at Night, better living through good TV.
Oh man, welcome back to the show. Man, I just had to help some people with drama, and whew, when I found out, I just found out, right before I started filming this show, that the drama is over. Between the 2 people I have mentioned earlier. Whew, that was close. You know? And now, let's try to forget about what happened and have some random information.
Liam Neeson? That guy is a legend!
That's right, and he's the subject of this morning's random information.
Yep, at Weeknight updates, Liam Neeson's spectacular will resume.
Yes, and the wee hours with Quick Night, they will come on after that. He's interfering Liam Neeson this morning, you know.
That's right. It's all happening right now on Nick at Night.
Liam Neeson's favorite TV plays.
And now, Michael Zykast and Dave Passions with even more random information for your everyday lives.
If Liam Neeson said he doesn't want to do a superhero movie, then don't make him do a movie entitled Dr. Freeze Saves the World.
Being a superhero movies is nice and fun, but Liam Neeson simply said that he had a nice run. So please do him a favor before he hangs up the phone. If it's a superhero movie, then leave him alone.
If you're Liam Neeson, and you're not willing to look at how far you've come as an actor, then you need to ask yourself, who am I?
It's always good to watch what you did in the past. You'll know how you managed to get here so fast. Liam, why can't you learn from the Love Actually chants? Come on, that's how Vigilante learns how to dance.
Let's go.
This has been random information for your everyday lives. Now back to Weeknight Updates Liam Neeson Spectacular. Then stay tuned for the wee hours with Craig Knightley and his special guest, Liam Neeson. That's all coming up next on Nick at Night. Random information for your everyday lives was taped in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.
What is the perfect combination for a TV land sensation? You and Nick at Night, naturally.
That's right.
Alright, here we go. Whew. Don't you just feel relieved when you finish dealing with all the drama? I mean, whew, that is crazy. Now I think it's time for some talking time. Let's talk about it right now.
Let's talk about it.
Alright, it was 1808 BBC before your common era and when the talking time thing actually began. Before then, people used to talk with toothpicks in their ears. I know, very painful and dangerous. But then, 808, 804 in the AM, PM, afternoon, morning, afternoon, evening, night, all times of the day. What date was it on in the 1808 BBC before your common era when talking time began? What was the day?
Do I look that old to you? I remember the time, and I remember the freaking year. But let me tell you something. I do know one thing, and that's a song. Goes a little bit like this. Listen up. Talk time, English, Spanish, French. Talk time. You only care about sadness. Now listen up, folks. Welcome back to Talking Time. Welcome back to Connie talking about the news, and Kame talking about what are we talking about?
Let's talk about Liam Neeson, okay? Now, my goodness. Check this out, okay? It says here that he doesn't like to watch his past work, okay?
Okay, understandable.
He appeared as a guest on Watch What Happens Live, you know, and during the show, a fan called in and asked him about a possible sequel to his beloved film from 2003, Love Actually.
What the fuck is that?
That's the film that we mentioned earlier.
Okay. Well.
Now, here's the thing, right? He played Daniel in the movie, the recent widower looking after his stepson. Now, he said, I think that's one you'd have to ask Richard Curtis, the writer and director. You know, and he said that if the movie comes on TV, then he will not watch it. You know, he said, not because I don't like it, it's a beautiful film, But he said that he doesn't like to watch his past work.
Maybe it's cringy to him. But here's a question I have for Liam. Wasn't he the person that did I have a specific set of skills? Is he that guy?
I think so, yeah.
I have to clap. I don't instant respect. That shit became a meme for like 5 days. Great. Go on.
Now, he said that the opening of the film immediately gripped viewers.
Oh, this
You know, there was an opening when the planes hit the Twin Towers and things like that. Now the phone calls from the people on board were messages of hate or revenge. You know, and he said that the Prime Minister David can be heard in the movie, that whenever I hear gloomy with the state of the world, I think of the arrivals gate at Heathrow Airport. And he said, I want to watch more of... He said that I defy anybody not to listen to that and think I want to watch more of this. And then he called and said, yet you flipped the channel.
What the hell?
Well, what can you do? That's Liam Neeson for you.
Well, you flipped the channel. Jesus Christ, he's looking like he's 60. Not 60,
He's
like 50 something.
And he's 67.
No wonder he don't want to freaking train. I mean, I'd say three hours because like the oldest person to do it is like 40 something.
Yeah, now here's what's interesting, alright? You know what, we all know him from being in the superhero movies such as Star Wars and some of the Marvel-esque
He was
films.
in Star Wars?
Yep.
Which one?
Episode 1, it says here, The Phantom Menace.
Who he played?
He played John Jin.
I don't know who the hell that is. Our Star Wars nerds, stand up. Tell me who y'all. He played
and he also played
Ra's al Ghul
in Batman Begins, yeah.
My God. For that little sword motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think he's like the leader of some ninja assassin bullshit. Yeah. Huh. I didn't know you. I know that. I rubbed in it. You learn something new every day, kids. Open up your damn eyes and read.
Now here's what's odd, okay?
What's up?
Now when Entertainment Tonight, one of the people from Entertainment Tonight, right, asked if he would be willing to make a cameo in the superhero movie, he said no. You know, like, he said that he's not a huge fan of the genre. And he thinks that it's Hollywood with all the bells and whistles and the technical achievements and stuff, which he admires. And he said, but I have no desire to go into the gym for 3 hours every day to pump myself to squeeze into a Velcro suit with a cape.
I will say this. Maybe you don't need to do all that, but if you were in some type of movie superhero bullshit, and you have a little line like you gotta have a very specific set of skills, people would love it. They'd be like, hey, it's that one quote from that one movie. Trust me, just do it. Something about a set of skills, and everything love it. Watch it. We do it in Spider-Man, Marvel's Batman. Did I say Marvel's Batman?
He did.
I'm stupid. I'm gonna say myself out. I'm gonna say myself out. I just said Marvel.
Yeah.
Batman.
Oh no! What just happened? Wow. There was a lot of drama. We just dealt with some drama and everything else, but it is crazy. I do not know what's going on. I don't know how everything is going to take place. But we're done with the show. It's all over. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please enjoy the ending experiments. And I'll see you back here on Monday. Woo! What a week. What a week. That's the news. I'm out, skis. Farewell, bye, farewell. Warning. What you're about to see might shock you, and it might send you to bed with a few nightmares. Okay, maybe not. There are some parts where it's not that crazy, but with that being said, viewer discretion is still advised for this part. And we will have a lot more on all this after this promo. Okay, you have a choice. You can either watch Weeknight Update, or you can watch Paint Dry. My recommendation, watch Weeknight Update, will ya? Thank you. Yes.
Hello, welcome back. It's promo time. Weeknight Update. It's on at Nick at Night at
2:30, 1:30 Central.
Yeah, 2:30, 1:30 Central at Nick at Night. All of your favorite people are there. Come see, yeah.
And they're also on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, and on YouTube. And on 5 o'clock, yes. Why is Gary off me? Why?
It's Friday night. You're watching this show. That can only mean it's time for one thing. The ending experiments. It's time to get your randomness going. That's right. It's Random Thoughts with George Thompson.
Good morning, everybody. I'm George Thompson. I'm ready to give you a new Random Thoughts. Did you hear that Liam Neeson won't watch Love, Actually? There's actually a comma there, believe it or not. If it ever appears on TV. Now, he hates going over anything that he did in the past. Well, actually, I guess he doesn't really care about mastering his craft. Anyway, Johnny Carson would be totally ashamed of him. Anyway, he said he doesn't want to train for 3 hours every day just to be in a superhero movie. Good for him. Of course, he needs to understand that Vigilante will replace him.
Wait! Vigilante is going to replace Mr. Neeson and all of his superhero movies?
That's right. Since Liam Neeson is done being in superhero movies, Vigilante can take his place.
Wow, that explains why Vigilante has been getting a lot of airtime on Nick at Night lately.
You're not wrong.
Well, I gotta go. I have a huge show to do. Toodles!
Okay, Miss Becky, well, good luck. I gotta go too. For that, peace out, everyone.
That was your randomness for tonight. That was Random Thoughts with George Thompson.
And now, because Liam Neeson couldn't make it, let's say hello to a woman who is about to be a legend. Here's Miss Becky.
Good morning. I'm Miss Becky. And before you ask me, I am not a legend. I'm only a woman who comes on Nick at Night at around 3 in the morning. And I'm only getting about $4 a week. With that being said, let's talk about Liam Neeson. He said that he will watch Love Actually because he hates going over things he did in the past. That means that once he's done with his appearance on the week hours with Craig Knightley in about 20 minutes from now, he won't see it when it appears on YouTube next week. That would break Craig's heart. He also said he doesn't have a desire to train for 3 hours to be in another superhero movie. Just goes to show that if you don't want to do something, then just don't do it. And don't let anyone force you to.
That's not a joke, Miss Becky. Why'd you say that?
Well, the writers are trying their best to come up with funny jokes.
Doesn't look like it to me.
Hey, Nick and I can expect perfect content at 3 a.m.
Probably right. We gotta wrap this thing up.
You're right. I need to talk to my writers about writing funnier jokes. Next week, they better come up with something 3 times funnier, because if they can't do that, I'm talking to my boss. With that being said, I'm Miss Becky, and I'll see you next week. Toodles!
That was Miss Becky. She's right. The writers need to come up with better jokes for her. I mean, whew, those jokes are so bad that I could have done a lot better.
It's time for a brief release from awkwardness. It's Luther's Joke of the Week.
So Liam Neeson said that he doesn't want to train 3 hours a day just to be in a superhero movie anymore. I mean, good for him. I mean, come on. Being in the gym 3 hours a day is not only bad for you, but it's also awful for the people who own the gyms. I mean, they just want to go home. Come on.
That was Luther's Joke of the Week. I told you that would be brief.
From the Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios Florida, it's the Overnight Show starring Marley Carson. This morning, a discussion about Liam Neeson and Marley's audition for a future Liam Neeson movie. And now, here's Marley.
Thank you so much. Good morning and welcome to the Overnight Show. I'm Marley Carson and I'm very excited. I just got a call from my good friend Gary Dawson. It turns out that I'm going to be in the new issue of Vogue magazine. I've been practicing my supermodel poses. Watch this. Maybe maybe it could be like an action pose, like pew pew, guns, I'm tough, girl power. That one's a little weak, but don't judge. First time modeling. Okay, that's not important. I'm here to talk about Liam Neeson. He said that he won't see Love Actually because going over everything that he did in the past makes him uncomfortable. In other words, he can't stand improving himself. If my grandfather was here, then he would have told him some things that would make me cringe, so let's move on. He also said that he no longer desires to train for 3 hours just to be in another superhero movie. Good for him! I moan training for 3 hours every single day. Count me out. Nobody wants to be in the gym for 3 hours a day. Well, except for The Rock, but he hasn't wrestled in months. I do have a big dream though. I always wanted to be in a movie with Liam Neeson. As a matter of fact, I was going to audition for a future Liam Neeson movie earlier, but I was so busy getting ready for the show that I forgot about it. So I'm going to audition for a movie that will come out in 2022, entitled The Doctor and the Tired Athlete. The person who will grade my audition is Luther, so here we go.
Okay, you'll be Dr. Hanger, and I'll be Liam Neeson's character, Joe Armstrong. Action!
Well, I see that you have been training for the 500-mile marathon for a few months now, but your legs aren't what they used to be. Why?
Well, I've been training for it for a few months now, and this is how I do it. I spend 3 hours in the gym every day squatting, doing crunches, doing some jumping jacks, and running 45 miles. But my legs and my arms hurt so much that when I tried to go to the gym this morning, I fell down and I hurt myself.
Well, I prescribe that you should just relax for a little while and watch an amazing show on Nick at Night.
Okay, that won't be hard because Nick at Night has so many amazing shows.
And that's the scene. What do you think?
Well, you did okay. You need to work on your delivery, though.
Okay, well, that's the show for this morning. I would like to thank Luther from Luther's Joke of the Week for being here. I also want to thank all of you for tuning in this morning. Next week, I will talk about Byte. That's right, the new social media platform. I'm not making this up. Until then, please remember that you should never spend 3 hours every single day in a gym. You don't want to end up in a movie called The Doctor and the Tired Athlete. Sweet dreams.
The Overnight Show starring Marley Carson is a casting shoe production, and it was also recorded for a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios Florida. 3 hours of Greg Knight is next on Nick at Night. Stay tuned for the 3 hours of Greg Knightley next on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night, the video magician. Nick at Night,
The choice is in your hand.
Nick at Night, it's better television. You'll have to join the folks in TV land.
It's time for Celebrity Naming Password. And now, here's your password host, Joey Headphones. Hello and welcome to Celebrity Naming Password. I'm Joey Headphones and here's how we'll play. I will give my contestants several one-word clues that will go up on my board. If the contestant gets the name of the celebrity correctly, then that contestant wins $900 in the entire game. Hey, we're a cheap show. Today's contestant is Mr. Eggs. Hello, I'm Mr. Eggs, and I'm a comedian who wants to be on late night TV. Well, you'll probably love this game. Okay, let's go on with our first clue. Flawed. Imperfection. It's on my board. Do you have any idea who it is yet? I think that is Liam Neeson. It is Liam Neeson. The next words were no training, superheroes, and actor, but you didn't need them. Congratulations, that is $900 and we gotta go. We'll see you next time. This has been a Casting Shoe production.
Okay, folks, listen. Alright? Do not, and I'm going to repeat this to you again, alright? Do not start any drama or any feud or anything like that, okay? You know, because, let's be honest, alright? This whole, cancel culture thing, this whole feuding on social media, all that stuff is starting to be a little much. Really has, alright? And all this can be avoided, alright? All of this, okay? And I know that this experiment is already pretty long, and I apologize for that, okay? But, I had a lot of big things planned for the experiment, but that doesn't matter, okay? This is very important, alright? So please, do me a favor, alright? And don't start things that could easily be avoided, okay? And the next time if somebody asks you to choose a side, please don't choose sides, okay? Because then you're going to lose one friend, and then next thing you know, boom, that friend is going to end up losing not only a friend, but also so many other friends as well. And then the whole thing is going to be way out of whack. Trust me. You don't want that. So, thanks a lot. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of this experiment or whatever this thing is. And we'll see you on Monday. Also, the Casting Shoe logo. We forgot, my team and I forgot about that at the end of the overnight show. So, I'm going to put this up. And, hopefully this will change everything, okay? Thanks a lot. Peace out.
Words that can be used to describe the pride of Ireland himself. Shellfish, lumpy, jerky, like some jerk chicken. Odd, lame, dorky. What the hell is all this bullshit about? I ain't got time for this. Get out of my way, cameraman. Hello, welcome to the Pride of Ireland himself. Favorite celebrities. Joanne
Flug.
Flug?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the color of pufferfish. Joyce
Bulifant.
Yo, who look at this? Louis Anderson, understandable. Richard
Kahn.
Okay. Joyce DeWitt.
DeWitt, yes.
Kiki Palm. Now you see, I may be in the rainforest, but I never seen such bullshit in my life. The freak is a Joyce Bullicant. You know what? I'm going back to my family. Thank you.
Okay, why is Liam Neeson still around? Is he odd? Is Hollywood weird? Are we goofy? Why? Just why? Just grow up, Mr. Neeson, please.
Yo, why are you doing Liam? He's the pride of Ireland.
Yeah, but he's not focusing on improving himself.
Understandable.
Oh, here we go. Alright, let's talk about Liam Neeson's favorite things. Eggs, armpits, love, this show, Nick at Night, and a super late night talk show on Nick at Night hosted by Joanne Flew.
Bruh.
Hey, what should Liam Neeson remember? What should he learn? Learn from the past before moving forward. And always remember that the MMA trained guy trains until The MMA trained person trains until he or she is on the ground. Did I get that right? Alright, that's it. We're done. Let's listen to some music and then we'll go to bed.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
Hey, it's time once again for musical performance time. Alright. First one I got for you, the first musical performance that I have for you is a classic Mr. Rogers song entitled Tomorrow, performed by one of our newest Not Ready for Late Night players, Marley Carson, aka Emotional Fireflies 97.
Tomorrow, tomorrow, we'll start the day tomorrow with a song or two. Tomorrow, tomorrow, we'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. I know tomorrow we'll be happy, and so tomorrow make it snappy. Tomorrow, tomorrow, soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a happy tomorrow to you. Tomorrow, tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a happy tomorrow to you.
And now, an original composition by yours truly. Here we go. A little bit.
Hello out there for the TV land. Don't adjust your set. Nick at Night